So there are finally some new posts on the Korean Eternity section, and we're going to be taking a look at some of them. So we're going to start with this one. I think Mabinogi is a game that requires you to check a lot of things on the screen often. There are many reasons for this. The inventory is unique and the number of skills is just too numerous. However, before focusing on the UI on the screen, I focused on the most basic screen. This has been a frequent topic among relatively new players in the development lab. So I compared it to recent games and considered how I could make Mabinogi's screen more pleasant. So this is all about like field of view and how we can make the screen for Mabinogi better. So here you can see 3 different images of the field of view. So right here they're zoomed in to the back of their character. And then here they're zoomed out a little bit more and you can see a little bit more behind them and in front of them. And then here they're like zoomed way out, and you have a good view of Dumbarton. The field of view refers to the field of view on the game screen. This will likely be familiar to those who enjoy taking photos. So if the angle of view is low, the range visible on the screen is narrow. The higher the angle of view, the wider the range visible on the screen. To make it easier to understand, let's look at some in-game example images. So they do have some example images here, and also some example videos, but these videos are taking a long time to load, probably because I'm a North American player and this is on the Korean website, but I have 2 of them loaded up. We'll take a look at those. So here's the first video, and you can see that they're zoomed into the front of their character, and you can see a lot of Dumbarton from here, so a few things have been moved around. You'll notice that the staircase to the town office is a little different, and there's a big staircase going directly up to the magic school now. And also the mailbox is over here instead of over here. So a few small changes to make Dumbarton feel better. But overall it still looks the same. Let's take a look at this. So here you can see them zooming out and zooming in and zooming out. Gives you kind of an example of what it's going to be like and how smooth it is. And for the next video, they're actually going to run down this street of Dumbarton. So this is what it looks like when a new player is entering Dumbarton in Unreal Engine. So yeah, all these videos here are pretty much the same. If you look at the images and videos, you will be able to feel the difference between narrow and wide angles at a glance. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Currently, the live-action version of Mabinogi features a 45-degree field of view. Considering the average monitor size when Mabinogi was first developed, this isn't a particularly unusual figure. However, the problem is that over 20 years have passed. The monitor sizes used by militias have also increased, and the amount of content on systems in-game has significantly increased, resulting in a massive increase in what you can see on the screen. So yeah, that's definitely true. I play Mabinogi with a 24.5-inch monitor because that's what works best for me, but Mabinogi sometimes has trouble on like really big monitors. You'll have to mess with the settings a lot to get it to work right. So first, this narrow field of view needed to be broadened to fit the modern game. However, it'd be problematic if the difference from the screen you're accustomed to while playing was so great that it felt out of place. So yeah, this is pretty tricky. You do have to make like little adjustments like this to make Mabinogi more modern. So yeah, there are these two videos here as well, and I would play them if they weren't loading so slowly, but you can come to the Korean Eternity section and load up these videos, or try and download them. It might take a little while, but you can see them that way. I've tried setting different minimum and maximum angles to ensure a natural change when zooming in and out with the mouse scroll. A closer look reveals that objects in the distance move slightly differently when zoomed in and zoomed out. As I adjusted the angle of view like this, I realized there were more things to consider than simply fixing it to one number. So this is actually a room in Albi Dungeon in Chernanog. There's also some posts about how they're redoing the boss room and a couple other rooms in Chernanog completely. I need both a distant view and a closer view for a clearer view of the character, and these two perspectives had to be properly differentiated. At the same time, I had to be careful not to accidentally switch perspectives. If you accidentally scroll in the middle of a hunt and get pulled into a character, you'll be in big trouble. Yeah, that would be bad. And here we can actually get a cool view of Chernanog. I actually downloaded this video, which you can do by clicking right here and selecting download. So we don't need to wait for that one to load up. Let's pull that up next. Okay, so here's the video of Chernanog, which actually looks pretty cool. So you can see the fence here, you can see the torches. I like how the fire is blue instead of orange. Like, that looks really cool. It would be awesome to have like a Halloween event here. Like, this looks really good. And here they're zooming in a bit. And here they're zooming out a lot, so you can see how some of the fence here is destroyed. And it looks like there's a wolf or maybe a warg like right out here. So this is just like off to the side of the bank. So yeah, this post has a lot of information about the field of view in Mabinogi and how they're going to make it work with like bigger monitors and stuff. So this is definitely worth checking out. You can come to the Korean Eternity site using Chrome, and it'll translate all this, so you can read it more or less. Alright, let's look at some Eternity gameplay here. So this is like the Dumbarton area, right outside the Moongate. This looks really good.
어떠실까요?
What do you think? It feels familiar, yet new. Many people watching are probably watching the broadcast now.
차이가 좀 많이 느껴지실까요?
Do you feel a lot of difference?
네. 하지만 이제 지금 라이브 서버에서 보실 수 있는 덤바튼도 우리를 21년 동안 맞이해준 그 정겨움과 매력이 있죠.
And there's a cutscene when you enter Dumbarton here, which is pretty cool.
네, 덤바튼 들어갈 때 개발 버전으로 컷신을 만들어 봤습니다. 덤바튼 전경을 한번 보여드리고요. 네, 분수대에 드디어 물이 흐릅니다.
Yeah, the fountain looks really good. And we've known about the added staircases for a while. Make it easier to move around.
안녕하세요.
Looks like that character has one of the newer cattails.
저는 웃는 모습이 예쁜 이 캐릭터의 시연을 맡기고 네 올라가서 뵙겠습니다.
Oh, and this is just a brief part where the director talks to the audience. So we'll skip through most of this and get right back to the gameplay. Yeah, there's the director, the Korean director of Mabinogi.
디렉터님이 전해주신 소식에 이어드리는 즐거운 시간이 되시기
반응도 마찬가지였습니다. 인터넷 걸로 알고 정말 많은 플레이할 수 있는
바랍니다. 저희가 네
어떤 내용이 찾으셨는데 다는 게 어떤 느낌 로그인해서 접속했던
소개.
Okay, now we're back in game. I like this skill bar down here. I think this looks fine. I hope we can move it around though. Like, I'd like to have the freedom to move it like anywhere we want on the screen. That'd be kind of cool.
참고하시고 양해해서 봐주시면 감사하겠습니다.
네. 아까 전에 그
And in the very top right corner, you can see like the clock up here.
어디 한번 딴 데로 가볼까요? 어디 가볼 수 있는데?
한번 이동해 보겠습니다.
밤이네요, 밤.
Showing like the in-game time. They don't have a mini-map, so maybe the mini-maps aren't done yet.
네.
성당이잖아요. 스테인드 글라스네.
네. 스테인드 글라스도 저렇게 예쁘게 표현이 돼 있습니다.
And then they have like a health bar and a mana bar and a stamina bar below the skill stuff. Looks kind of similar to how it looks like on like FF14's interface. And a couple of other games.
크리스텔 많이 지금 외치고 계신데 크리스텔 한번 대화를 해볼까요?
좋네요. 예.
So they're gonna talk to Crystal.
밀레시안 여러분들이면은 아마 눈치채셨을 수도 있을 것 같은데 좀 포트레이트에 살짝 변화가 있죠. 네, 이렇게 몸도 생겼고 인상도
I like how they redid
매력을
books.
살리면서
That's pretty
변화를
cool.
좀 줘봤습니다.
네.
I like how the animation looks when you turn like a page in the book. It's like you're actually like reading a real book, and that's really cool.
그 마음을 같이 동화할 수 있는 그런 세심한 그런 부분까지 신경 쓰셨다는 생각이 좀 드는데 크리스텔과의 대화는 뭐 계속 하고 싶지만
네.
어떻게 더 대화를 나눠봐요 우리?
대화는 이제 더 깊게 나눌 필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요, 딴 데? 예. 여러분들.
Oh, and that's the inventory. Hang on. No, wait. Let's go back a second.
필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요?
Just take a look at that. So yeah, there's the inventory. I like the way that looks. That looks pretty similar to what we have already without any like huge changes. Overall, I'm a big fan of that. And it looks like the hanger there, that's probably the style tab, and then there's a bunch of other tabs for like other things. I'm sure one of these, like this might be the me inventory, and then like one of these is probably the VIP inventory too. And like another one's probably like Echo Stones.
여러분들을 위한 그
I think they're gonna show off the well next. This is pretty cool. I like the animation for gathering water. How like the bucket goes down into the well like that and then comes back up. That's really cool.
오물물.
물도 이렇게 한번 떠보고 네, 계속 이동을 해보겠습니다. 물 그만 드세요. 빨리 이동하시죠.
목마르니까.
네, 서점 쪽으로 한번 가볼까 합니다.
서점. 서점하면 우리가 떠오르는
서점하면은 또
아이라인가? 아이라죠?
눈치 채셨을까요?
Yeah, the bookstore. This looks nice.
허리를 조금 펴줬어요. 그리고
I think they updated her portrait a little bit too.
또 똘망똘망해졌죠.
책 많이 읽어갖고 힘들었는데 그런 부분에 대한 얘기를 좀 해주셨네. 정말 한 땀 한 땀 정성이 얼마나 많이 들어갔는지가 지금 이 장면에서 좀 보이네요.
네. 다음은 학교로 가볼까요?
학교요. 맞아. 어이구. 스튜어트 선생님.
And Sewer is outside the magic school. A couple of the NPCs are outside of the buildings they would usually be inside of.
스튜어트 선생님이 심고구랑
Oh yeah, they
같이
say like construction of the school is underway, so like the insides of buildings are not done yet.
나중에는 뭐
And let's go back up
심고구랑 같이 함께하고 있는.
right over here. You can also see how some of the grass is like clipping through the stone here. I'm not sure if that's like intentional or not. I don't know if they'll change that or not.
여러분께도 신고구의 축복이 있으시길 바랍니다.
And here's the new staircase. So instead of just the wall being here, there's actually a staircase here now. Plus the two staircases on the left and right sides. Like by the bookstore and then the one way over there. So yeah, that's great. I think having the stairs in the center there makes it a lot easier to just go to the magic school.
나중에는 뭐 내부도 한번 기대해 볼게요. 예. 아 이제 야도 좀 나왔는데 그러니까 아무래도 지난번 겨울에도 만나봤지만 이게 계단 생긴 것도
네.
아 디테일을 많이 살리셨구나라는 좀 말씀을 많은 분들께서 해주시더라고요. 그러니까 이런 부분들이 계속 늘어나니까 더 밀레이션 분들이 이 다음 장면에 대해서 더 기대하시는 것 같아요. 또 한번 어디 가볼까요? 어디 가볼까요?
보겠습니다.
Yeah, Manus is in front of the healer's house there.
어이고 야 많이 벌었네 구슬. 가로등 아유 씨.
올해 플레이하셨던 밀레시안 분들께는 네.
So yeah, I'll be curious to read a post about what they plan on doing about like the insides of old outdated buildings.
끝까지 하시네. 어디 가나요?
네, 남쪽으로 한번 나가 보겠습니다. 왕감자가 네.
Oh, and there's some players gathering potatoes out here.
많이 캐는데?
네,
그죠?
열심히 또 캐고 계십니다. 이상하게 잘 나오네요. 지금 확률 설정 잘못된 것 같은데.
휴지력기 슬쩍 뭔가 서리하는 사람인가?
아 잠깐만 저기
이거
감자 소리를 하고 있습니다.
이거 서리. 해돋이다.
네, 어떻게 소리하신 거죠?
Listen to those sound effects when they attack rats.
잘 활동하셨는데. 예.
That's really good. Those sound effects. You can hear like the blade.
아까 감자 캐는 모습도 그렇고 이렇게 늑대를 잡는 모습을 보면은 개발 서버에서 이런 모습을 보면 옛날 생각이 저희도 굉장히 많이 납니다.
The bears look really cool too.
용감하게도 봄한테 시비를 걸고 있어요.
그러니까 약간 그 옛날 향수를 느낄 수 있는 장면들이 굉장히 많네요.
네.
좀 여러 탄데 그런데 좀 많이 거는 거 아니에요? 아이고. 아니 이 무기가 내가 하는 무기인데 저걸 들고 저렇게 되면 안 되는 거 아니에요? 말로 싸우는 거 아닌데.
And it looks like they're dying on purpose here to show us the death menu.
왜가?
컨트롤이 안 좋은 거 절대 아니고요. 이제 여러분들께 행동불능 보여드리고 싶어서.
It looks really good.
이 곰이 진짜. 이 곰이.
저 눈치 없는 곰을
끝내봐.
당장 처리하겠습니다.
이럴 수 있었구나. 그랬는데 참
나오를
나오가
보여드리고 싶었는데.
아니.
네, 저희가 갈 때만. 네.
갈 때만. 이거 진짜 다르네요. 갈 때만.
네, 굉장히 감성적인 모습들이 많이 연출이 되죠.
네, 사진 포인트도 많은 것 같아요.
네, 스샷 찍기 정말 좋을 것 같죠.
그리고 몰래 뭐가 젖소.
네, 그리고 이제 젖소도 나옵니다. 젖소가 나왔으니까 또 이제 우유를 짜봐요. 젖소 보이실까요? 이제 젖소에 털이 윤기가 좀 자르르 흐릅니다.
잘 먹었네. 예. 이런 디테일 어떠세요? 괜찮아요? 이거 굉장히 많은 분들께서 이 윤기를 위해서 파이팅한 것도 도움이 되네. 예.
네, 그럼 또 이동을 해볼까요?
어디로 가나요?
네, 젖소가 있고
양털 되나?
네,
양한테
한번 가보. 네, 양이 좀 있네요.
양?
아 여긴 허브.
Oh, there's some herbs out here too. I didn't notice that when I first watched this.
원래 허브가 없는데 이제 시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서. 허브가 없어요. 원래 허브가 없는데.
And you can see, like, back there, you can see the dungeon stone. So the dungeon stone guide, NPC, and all that stuff is back there. I don't think they go back there in this video, but at least they're getting the area set up.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아. 네. 양털을 너무 고급 도구로 깎는 거 아니에요?
Gathering some wool.
이게 또 마비노기의 묘미죠. 나부로 양털을 깎고 있습니다.
이게 양털 그럼 도대체 얼마짜리인 거예요?
Yeah, it looks alright.
정말 고급 양털이네. 손길 피하지. 나보고 너무 날카로워.
문게이트는
네.
지금은 작동을 하지 않지만 나중에 또 문게이트가 작동하는 예쁜 모습을 보여드릴 수 있을 것 같습니다. 안으로 들어가 보죠.
그러니까 양 얼굴도 너무 귀여웠어.
아시다시피 지금 이제 실시간으로 흐르는 시간이다 보니까 낮도 되게 예쁜데 지금 밤이 돼서
Oh yeah, there's the unicorn statue.
여기는 네 유니콘 동상입니다. 해외 밀리시안 분들도 여기 굉장히 애정하시는 장소거든요.
이분들 아까 봤던 분 같은데 신고구하고 북마정.
신고구가 자꾸 따라옵니다. 네.
네.
북마정도 여기 있고요.
화면을 너무 좋아하는데 이분들. 네.
유니콘 동상 어떠실까요?
이거 좋죠?
네,
포토 스팟 하면 이럴 만한 데가 없으니까 다 나머지 분들 사진 찍으러 왔구나. 예. 그러면 이거 또 다른 것도 할 수 있나요? 뭐
네, 한번 또 시몬한테 가보겠습니다. 아까 말씀드린 대로 내부 공사 중이라 시몬도 나와 있습니다.
날씨가 좋으니까 야외 작업 좋아요.
네, 그렇죠.
야외 작업 좋지.
Yeah, and Simon's in front of his shop because it's just not done yet. Oh, so here's like the crafting menu for tailoring. That looks good.
단순히 저희가 포팅만 하는 게 아니라 편의성이나 아니면 기능 측면에서도 훨씬 더 좋은 경험을 제공해 드리기 위해서 여러 가지로 고민하면서 개발을 하고 있습니다.
And the animations look good too.
저 물레도 딱 할 때만 돌아가네요.
네, 그렇죠. 이렇게 깨알 같은 연출도 신경 쓰고 있습니다.
디테일. 어깨 나가겠네 시몬. 어쨌든 뭐 어깨 좀 안 좋을 것 같은데.
저 어깨가 괜찮습니다.
네.
드디어.
쌩쌩해.
근데 저 얼굴은 지금 임시로 적용된 거라서 시몬이 갑자기 초미남이 된 건 아니고요. 네. 시몬도 이제 본인의 얼굴을 찾을 겁니다.
밤에 조명 밑에서는 좀 다르게 보이니까 또 우리가. 네.
염색을 보여드리겠습니다.
Oh yeah, and the dyeing menu they're working on, that looks good.
이 의상도 이터니티 버전으로 새로 만들어본 의상이고 그 의상에
So it looks like they're just doing like a test play of everything they've done like up until this point.
한뎁스에서 편하게 하실 수 있는 그런 방식을 지금 굉장히 고민을 많이 하고 있고요. 그리고 이제 염색뿐만이 아니라 다른 컨텐츠들도 이런 방식으로 이런 방향.
Because most of the stuff we've seen before in like previous updates, except for like the character creation menu.
저분이 리뷰를 참 좋아하세요. 네, 리뷰를
This time it's more about like actually testing out what they've done and like seeing how well it performs.
시연하시는 분이 계속 리뷰를 고집하고 있습니다.
누가 시연하셨는지는 정보를 주셨네요. 네.
이제 또 한번 다음 또 밖으로 나가 보겠습니다.
염색까지 딱 봤으니까 아무래도 우리가 고구? 어디요? 어디 가요?
가보자고 조금 올드한 것 같은데
실시간 디스.
자, 덤바튼 밖으로 나가서
Alright, they're gonna fight an armored bear.
아머베어가
이 피오드에 있던 친구 아니에요?
The armored bear looks pretty cool.
아머베어인데 보여드리고 싶어서 소환을 해봤습니다.
And you can see they haven't added the NPCs in front of it yet, but they have the commerce tent out there, the trading tent.
잘 아시겠죠? 지금 스킬도 저희가 새로 이제 기획된 스킬들을 적용해서 전투의 방향성을 지금 테스트를 해보고 있는 과정이라고 보시면 됩니다.
암호배어도 훨씬 더 좀 뭔가 좀 다른 느낌 나네요.
네. 그리고 지금
Living outside the walls of Dumbarton must be kind of scary. I mean,
아이고.
there's a light on in that house next to them.
뭐야.
Imagine just like being a simple farmer and like
네, 좀 살려주세요.
looking out your window and they're superpowered characters fighting a giant bear.
살려달라고. 파기 없대. 버리고 가자고? 어이 세상은 그래요. 이렇게 날카로운 거예요.
여러분 저게 다 애드림입니다 지금.
어느 순간
굉장히 잘 해주고 계시네요.
본인들도 지금 즐기고 계시네.
네, 그리고 눈치채셨는지 모르겠는데 지금 이동 속도도 지금 그냥 시연을 위해서 잠깐 적용한 게 아니라 실제로 지금보다 더 높은 이동 속도를 적용하고 거기서부터 게임을 재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
Oh wait, did that person just activate Spellwalk? That one back there? Let's see.
재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
Yeah, that must be what the effect for Spellwalk looks like. That blue aura like around their feet and legs.
아, 저건 아까 제가 생성한 캐릭터네요.
맨 앞에 있다. 예, 밀레시아님. 예.
지금 여기 계신 분들은
Oh, and there's someone charging up Ice Spear. You can see the icon and the skill. Yeah, it looks good. So they're all showing a lot of stuff off.
시키지도 않은 멋을 부리고 있는. 아, 네. 네.
어떤 분들이에요?
네, 여기
Charging up Thunder.
실제 마비노기
I use Thunder a lot, so that looks pretty cool.
이터니티 개발팀 분들입니다. 인사 한번 하시죠.
안녕하세요. 이야, 이게 전 AI인 줄 알았는데 그게 아니었네요.
네, 실제 개발팀 분들이고,
네.
지금 이 시간에도 개발을 진행하고 계시다가 이제 밀레시안 여러분들께 직접 이터니티의 모습을 보여드리고 싶어서 이렇게 모여봤습니다.
I want to show you what Eternity looks like. So yeah, they've done a good job showing what like we can expect from this update. So far, this looks really good.
오늘이요?
네.
주말에?
네, 지금 실제로 판교에 계십니다.
아니 왜 야아라고 하면서 속으로 다 웃고 있어요? 잘한다는 눈빛으로.
네, 행복하시죠? 여러분 그래도 행복하시죠?
And it's good that they all have like a variety of different like outfits and skills and stuff to show off.
네, 근데 진짜로 저분들 판파 오고 싶어 하셨는데 못 오셨죠.
아이고. 그래 다 행복하대요.
Like we see Tails, Halos,
유튜브 보기 힘드니까. 이 개발진 여러분들도 좀 따뜻한 말씀 해주세요 그래도.
Skills, Wings.
개발팀 여러분, 네, 밀레시안 여러분께 지금 개발팀 여러분들 지금 고생하셨다고 박수 한번 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 아시다시피 판교까지 좀 멀어서
That character is showing the resting skill.
맞아. 이제 느끼셨다. 라이브다 정말. 생라이브.
네, 이제 개발팀 분들 이제 돌아가셔서 다시 개발 마저 하시면 됩니다. 안녕.
맞아요. 배고프다 뭐 이런 얘기를 하는데 그래요. 뭐 퇴근도 중요하지만 인터넷 개발은 계속 돼야 되는 거니까 그렇죠? 예. 그러니까 여러분 안녕히 가세요. 개발하러. 뭐 퇴근은 뭐 그렇답니다.
물론 할 일 다 하시면 퇴근하셔도 되죠. 할 일 다 하고 이제 퇴근하시면 됩니다.
가족이 있어요는 너무 심하잖아. 어떻게?
화가 많이 나셨나봐요.
뭘 자꾸 던지려고 그러네. 예.
So this is pretty cool. They've dropped some items on the floor here. it looks like there's some berries, and you can see them from a few different angles too. And then that's something from like tailoring, like maybe some thread. And then that's herb, probably a yellow or a gold herb.
저번에도 한번 보여드렸죠, 마나실드.
Oh, and there's a potato. Well, maybe that's, I don't know, that could be a coconut too. But there's that.
이분이 아까 그 개발 리더 분이신 거죠? 아까 우리 시연해 주신 분들.
아, 그리고 지금 이제 저 대신 시연을 통해서 여러분들께
So it's just cool to like see how even those items that are dropped on the grounds look better.
저분은 개발.
And there was the guy playing when the director was talking after the director went on stage.
수염이 없으시던데.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the gameplay from the fantasy party. Alright, let's play some Mabinogi today. I don't think I played Mabinogi at all last week, or maybe I streamed it one day, I don't know. Decided to take a little break from the game. I will be making a Mabby video probably tomorrow, though, about one of the recent live streams in Korea. Hopefully the game's gonna start improving for the better, because Choi Dong-min has finally given a public apology. Because he knows now that his updates are bad and have not been well received at all. So I still don't like Choi Dong-min, but I gotta give him credit. At least he had the courage to apologize, and you know, I think that's the first step. He realizes that his updates are bad and said he was sorry about it, and I think that's a good first step. Like, what determines if he actually means it is if he actually follows through and starts listening to the player base and making smarter, better updates for the game. But yeah, there's gonna be I can make a little video covering that tomorrow. They did like a huge live stream thing though. I mean, it was like over 8 hours long, and then they did a part 2 that was, and then a part 3 even. I think it was like about 19 hours in total. Okay, let's do the fishing thing. I need to get a salmon. Oh, I didn't claim it, that's right. Always forget about that. Oh, and do I still need to talk to Dino? Yeah, for the dinosaur event to get all those tokens. We're gonna do that too. I'm not gonna do the dinosaur daily quest anymore because I don't need to. Like, I've already gotten all the main rewards from it, so I just don't care enough to do it anymore. But we will talk to Dino and spend the last of the coins from that big quest. Probably gonna do a veteran dungeon today too. Gonna use fighter and get some proficiency on my knuckles. Alright, good reflexes today. I'm usually either really good or really bad at doing the dancing minigame, just depending. Like sometimes my hand just says there's no way I'm doing that, and sometimes it's easy. Alright, well that's done. Let's get over to that beach. Where's that feather at? The orange one. Oh, there it is. Right in plain sight. Alright, well there's no real reason to do the daily anymore. I mean, I could get a few more coins out of it, but 540 is more than enough. I don't really care. I might get 3 more of these spirit stones next week if it lasts that long. Wait a minute, how long does this go on for? I don't even remember. Oh no, this is the last week. So tomorrow's the last day. Yeah. That's okay. I got 2 spirit weapons to level 100 because of this event, so I'm not complaining. So what do I want? I think I want to get more of these appearance scrolls. That's what I want to do. Let's get 6 of them. Then we have 60 left over. Stardust is such a pain in the ass, but I do need to do it. Yeah, okay. We'll get these. Whoops, not 11, I'm at 3. Spend the rest of them on those. And I got like 2 weeks to use these, so that's good. We'll do that. Where's the other ones? I'm gonna stack them. Here, shove these down here or something. Oh, I only have 2 days to use that rebirth potion. Oh right, the primitive stone hammer. And what else? Baby dinosaur coupon. Sure, we'll use that. What's this thing? Can I trade this through the bank? I think I can. Because Xanafiedlion already has the max number of spirit weapons that you can hold. So that won't work with him. Okay, where's the 6th one? Did I buy 6 of those? Or maybe I bought... No, I'm pretty sure I bought 6. Okay, we have the primitive stone things, which I don't really care about that much. Got the primitive stone axe and hammer. I mean, I guess they're okay, but... This is the main appearance scroll I was going for. I should have one more, shouldn't I? Or did I only buy 5? Okay, let's get out of here. And, could have gone here? Oh right, I bought 2 others. For that. Look at all those. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I did buy 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scrolls for the same thing. That's good, because then I can use it on multiple characters, or just store them for a year or 2 and then sell them. Whatever works. Let's go and put this here and this one here, right below it, since they're part of the same event. So about 7 whistles to get rid of. Okay, let's just minimize that for now. I don't need to see all that. Okay, let's go to Dunbarton and get the daily dungeon. Daily vet dungeon. It is a little bit slower to do it with my knuckles without the use of an arcana, but I need more proficiency on my knuckles so I can upgrade them. Because I got 2 more upgrades than the gem upgrades. And those are going to be the knuckles that I'm going to use when Fury Fighter comes out. Which will probably be in August sometime, I imagine. So, we're getting ready for it. Spirit weapon is level 100. Everything is great. I tested it out yesterday, I think, in Fiat Dungeon. Today we got Barry. Let's go to Morva. I use that big spirit stone thing for leveling the soul of the dragon to 100. You exchange that for like a bigger spirit stone to take a spirit weapon level 100. I used that on my shuriken, so that was nice.
자, 줄 서요, 줄 서.
Alright, let's go. Get that out here and let's get moving. Come on, get him. There we go. Fighter's honestly doing pretty good here. Like, I'm not using Arcana skills. It does go a little bit slower, but veteran dungeons don't even really feel that challenging with fighter, honestly. Slower, but still pretty easy. I actually have no idea what the spirit weapon for Knuckles is. Like, it just occurred to me, wait a minute, I made this into a spirit weapon, maybe I should actually test this out. I've never tried it with a spirit weapon before. Let's give it a go. try that one. What was that? That was like a blinding light. That's like the solar flare technique from Dragon Ball Z or something. I don't know what that was. Alright, we have 100 proficiency. There's no longer a point in being here, so we're just gonna get out. Let's do a little continent warp. Hopefully before I'm attacked. There we go. Time for more upgrades, and then I think I have some any pass selection boxes, so I can get another veteran pass, go back in, do the same thing. So yeah, today I'm working on the Knuckles. Might do a little bit of commerce later too, but Knuckles take priority. I just want to be ready for the new Arcana. That red lightning effect looks really cool on them. Okay. Max power plus 8. Sure. Let's do that. So last I can go with one of these two upgrades once I get 100 proficiency again. The unique upgrade will increase max attack power by 30 and 30% chance to reset combo cooldown upon landing a critical. Ooh, that's good. No, I don't know what this one will be. Like, this one's always a mystery. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the unique upgrade for sure. Rusty Hammer of Proficiency. How much would one cost me if I wanted to be lazy? Wow, those are like 8.5 million. I shouldn't buy a Rusty Hammer of Proficiency. That's the really lazy way to do it. I mean, I have all these boxes, and if I do the veteran dungeon, it just means more gold. I don't have to pay anything. I just have to put in a time investment. I mean, realistically, it's the smarter move to do, or the better move to do, and those links for Fury Fighter are going to cost me a bloody fortune, so I should save what gold I have. Yeah, alright. I just want to be lazy and not put in the work. Where'd that pass go off to? Here it is. So for the final upgrade, we're going to go back into Berry Dungeon on veteran mode with this, and then we're going to do it again.
대장간 일을 쉽게 보는 사람이 많군.
Can I do Rebirth? I think I can. Yeah, let's do that real quick too. It is time. Because I didn't Rebirth at all last week because I barely played it all last week. I think the reason why I took like a week off of playing Mabinogi, aside from like daily check-ins, was actually for two reasons. One, if you're a hardcore Mabby player like me who plays basically every day, eventually you're just gonna get tired of it and you're just gonna want a week off just to avoid feeling burnt out. It just happens once in a while. Once or twice a year, I just have a week where I don't play Mabinogi quite as much. And two, it's also just been the bad updates. I don't like the new Doki Doki Island. I don't like most of the updates Choi Dong-min has done. And I've done everything for the dinosaur event. There's just not really a lot going on in the game to keep me motivated right now. So it's a combination of the two things, I think. Let's go ahead and summon that. Yeah, but 30% chance to reset a combo if I get a critical hit is an insanely good part of that upgrade. That would be very helpful, I have to admit. So we are going to go for that. I'm not sure if I need to have any proficiency on the weapon for a gem upgrade. We are going to do that today too. Okay, so these have 100 durability, so I don't need to be here anymore. Can we just go to this moon gate? Let's get out of here. Got the proficiency I needed. And then we'll see how much I need for that gem upgrade. I forget if I need proficiency for that or not. If we do, not a big deal. I should also repair them too. Modify. Let's go ahead and get the unique upgrade. This one looks good. 30 extra attack and that 30% chance when we get a critical to reset a combo cooldown. Oh, so gem repair does need proficiency. We need okay. I guess we're gonna run it again then. Because I can't just waste 8.5 mil. I can't justify 8.5 mil wasting that much gold when I can just put in 15 minutes of work in Berry Veteran Dungeon. I guess that price for repairs isn't too bad. Alright, let's do it. Get all that fixed up. Delete anything that's expired. Will still be fun to test out my new upgrades, so there is that. Alright, really quick, I will be right back, and then we will run Berry Dungeon on Veteran Mode again.
되려면 저한테 이야기하세요.
대장간 일을 쉽게 보는 사람이 많군.
힘내야지.
대장간 일을 쉽게 보는 사람이 많군.
라이스 아저씨는 왜 날 싫어할까?
운동되는 젊은이들이 많구만. 문제야.
절망석을 들여나시려면 나를 만나야 해요. 아빠가 오실 때가 됐는데.
도와줄 나쁜 젊은이 하나 있으면 좋으려군.
수차 돌아가는 건 참 신기해.
요즘 젊은이들은 힘든 일은 안 하려고 해서.
수차 돌아가는 건 참 신기해.
얘네 엄마가 엄청 강했더라.
Oh wow, I got a lot of those blue ones, don't I? These ones increase the weapon's damage or magic attack. What do the red ones do again? Increases the damage dealt by critical hits. I think I'd want to use blue stones, but on the other hand, since I have the upgrade that gives a 30% chance of resetting a combo cooldown when I get a critical hit,
돌아가는 건 참 신기해.
Pulse doesn't increase how the chances of getting a critical hit, though. It just increases the damage dealt by them. Yes, I'll use the blue stones. Plus, I have more of the blue stones anyway. Alright, one more time.
보고 싶다.
This time I think I'll use the Japari speed buff. That way for at least 10 minutes we'll walk really fast. Alright, 100 proficiency. Yeah, the upgrade that gives me a 30% chance of resetting the cooldown on the fighter combos when I land a critical hit, that upgrade was worth it. That was really paying off in that dungeon, I can tell. Good upgrade. Like, the times it actually does reset the cooldown, it's very convenient. I feel like it has a good balance, too. Like, it happens just enough to be useful, but it doesn't happen too much to the point where it's overpowered. Alright, now we should be able to do special upgrades. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to try taking it to level 6 with all these, and we have one of these level 7 stones as well. So maybe I'll even try using that, I don't know. But let's go find the place. Wait, I guess there's one over here. One of these upgrade anvils. This. I was keeping them over here, but now it's full of crap. I can just put it here, who cares? Doesn't matter. And let's use blue upgrade stones. Wait, how much gold does this cost? 30k. Level 1. Wow, there's only 50% chance for level 2? Wow. Okay, we'll go for it. I don't think it can drop below level 1. Come on. Being stubborn. Wow. 1 success, 3 failures. There we go, finally some luck here. Okay, level 2. Nice. Okay, we have level 3. Would the chance be higher with one of these? Could I even use that now? No, the chance isn't higher. It just has a chance of taking it to level 7, but it's the same no matter what I use. Okay. So we just have to kind of mess around with these blue upgrade stones. This kind of crap can get expensive. That's the dangerous part to it. I mean, look how much this is costing me. It's costing me a bloody fortune. Go for it. Whoa, I got lucky with that one. I was expecting that one to fail. You know, I'm gonna call that good enough. I'm not going to I'm not gonna overuse my luck. We got to level 4. That's good enough for me. Play too long and eventually you'll just end up losing and wasting too much gold. Wait, where did it put my weapon? Because it was here. Never find anything in this inventory. Oh, maybe it went to my me inventory because it's a spirit weapon? Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is now a level 4, has a level 4 gem upgrade on it, which is pretty good. I could try and get it higher, but I want to try and get the success rate higher. Where's that Traveler's Guide thing? Isn't Wednesday when you have like higher success rates on stuff like this? I don't know if that would affect the upgrade anvil or not, but... Well, I can always try tomorrow and find out. Probably won't, though. Yeah, but this is nice. We have some pretty good upgrades done here. And that unique upgrade was worth every penny. Alright, well I guess I'm ready for Fury Fighter now. That's the whole reason I got this spirit weapon level 100 and fully upgraded to prepare for that Arcana a little ahead of time, so I guess we have like May, June, and July, like a little over 3 months before that probably comes out, probably closer to 3.5 or 4 months. But at least I'm ready for it. How much does this sell for? Oh, not much. This dropped in one of the dungeons. In one of the berry dungeons. Alright, we're gonna wrap up the Mabinogi live stream right around here, I think. I didn't really get to commerce today, but that's alright. There's always tomorrow for that. Now that I have this spirit weapon crap done, I can focus on that more. Like, what do I have to do for spirit weapons, really? This is for my blunt weapon, and this one's for like a sword. And this one's almost fully leveled. Like, I think I might work on this one a little bit, get to level 100, finish it out. But aside from that, we're basically most of the way done with spirit weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. So 6 out of 9 of them are all level 100 already. It's pretty good.
이제 또 뭘 할까?
오늘의 운세는 대흉?
This chair is like the perfect size for up here, if you can use it in the right spot. So we'll wrap things up here for today, and yeah, tomorrow will be event dailies and maybe some techs and then some commerce.
아, 말